Peace, it's the guy Brandon Ahmad. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. If you're new, thank you for tuning in. Don't mind me just sipping on some tamarind juice with the ginger. Super fire, highly recommend you try that if you haven't. But today's not about that. For today's topic, I wanted to discuss the laws of eating and rhythm. For those who are transitioning into alkaline living or you're just getting started, this isn't the video for you. In fact, this will be the video that will discourage you, if anything. So, maybe save this for later. To start off, I want you to think about food for a minute when it comes to your fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains. Even for somebody who may still eat meat, fish, dairy, whatever, it's really important to know how long it takes to digest for the food you eat. Fruits take 15 to 20 minutes, vegetables take 30 minutes. Some of the heavier foods, fish can take up to 60 minutes, beef meat can take up to 180 minutes. Potato can take anywhere from 90 to 120 minutes. Chicken can take anywhere from 90 to 120 minutes. Milk products, your dairy can take up to 120 minutes. Nuts, seeds, grains typically can take up to 180 minutes. You see, the genetic makeup of our food is going to be a different process for our body to break it down within our digestive system. Now you have to think, what happens when you pair fruit with seeds or nuts? It now complicates a simple procedure for your digestive system. For instance, I would always add hemp seeds to my fruit smoothies back in the day. I would always wonder why I would feel bloated or gassy shortly after, but it's because I've paired two things that should not have been paired. Your fruit isn't properly digesting in the time that it normally would because it's now blended and mixed up with seeds that take far longer to break down. So that's going to create gas, fermentation. Do you have to follow this every day? Pair fruit with fruit, vegetables with vegetables, and just eat grains with grains only? Nobody does that. But it is another reason why I fast as much as I do every week if I can. It's because I don't eat in rhythm as I should. When you eat in rhythm, you're going to experience the best form of healing, but it's not necessary. So don't stress yourself out. But if you really want to push the limits, if you really want to get the most out of your healing experience, it is something that you really want to be mindful of. And this is what made the experience at Usha Village so beneficial, because they did a lot of practice with eating in rhythm, knowing when to eat, when not to eat, what foods to eat at certain times. So if you go back and think about those times on how long food takes to digest, you begin to naturally generate what foods you should eat at what time, what makes the most sense. My suggestion is from 5 a.m. to noon, you focus on spring water with lime, your herbal teas, fruit. This will allow you to maintain energy throughout the day. This will also provide the help for your body to flush out the waste and cleanse the digestive system. 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. I still stick with fruit, but you can also introduce raw vegetables. This will allow you to replenish your cells and feed the body minerals, chlorophyll, copper, and carbon. 3 to 8 p.m. you could take more risk, introduce cooked foods if you shall, or eat some of the foods that take longer to digest. If you are somebody that will be eating nuts, seeds, grains, even for the people that do eat meat, maybe 5 p.m. at the latest, but around 7:30, 8 p.m. you shouldn't be eating anything. But the time of when somebody eats is going to be more so relative to a person's schedule. And everybody has a biological clock for their body. Behaviorisms and moods that your body begins to experience around certain times. Like your deepest sleep is going to be around 2 a.m. You may experience the sharpest rise and blood pressure around 6:45 a.m. You're likely to have a bowel movement around 8:39 a.m. Becoming fully aware and alert around 10 a.m. Having the best coordination around 2:30 p.m. These are things that our body begins to get used to, but we kind of suppress based on the foods that we introduce and how we introduce them to our body. So, that best sleep that you have at 2:30 a.m. may not be the deepest sleep that you have because you disrupted the law of eating, or you simply just ate the wrong foods, whichever the case may be. But again, your body is forgiving. It understands that you're not perfect. And I'll say it once more, you can still better your health without following the laws of eating in rhythm, but it's just you can further improve your health if you do follow that law. You know, if that's something you can't compromise on, I would highly recommend fasting. Fasting is a great option to get the forgiveness from your body, to keep your health intact, have all your organs functioning business as usual. I always try to do a 2-day, 3-day fast every week. Anyways, let me know what you all think in the comments below. I would be interested to hear how you kind of schedule your meals throughout the day, and do you think about the pairings of food that you bring together? Anyways, until next time, 2098, bye.